Hi guys, this is P De Niro coming at you with a review of the Lebron 10 Nike ID. I ordered these about I want to say originally when they released on Nike ID, which should have been around November 2012, December 2012. Um, I got on it pretty quick. There was some colorful. I waited about a week actually. There was a lot of colors that were, well, only the basic colors that everybody did, which was the South Beach, were not available, which was fine. I wasn't planning on doing that. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about it. If you're going to buy some, hopefully I can give you some insight on the quality that you're gonna get, and the type of sneaker and how it fits and how it looks and how it feels. I've already worn these about 3 times. They're actually really comfortable. They're one of the most comfortable shoes I've worn. They're light, very breathable with that mesh over here. Well, you can kind of see the fly wire there too. Depending on my lighting, it's actually kind of bad. Um, they're actually really good. The bottom, like I said, I've only worn them a couple of times. Um, well, I chose a really light color. I tend to drag my feet a little. These actually held up pretty well because there are some sneakers that after like one day of wear, the texture will be gone. The texture is actually still there. Um, I gotta stop saying on the videos. You guys are gonna get bored. All right, so let's start with the overall appearance with the body. Uh, I chose the silver. I was hoping it was gonna be a more silverish. Like you can see it there. Off the light, it looks pretty good. I was hoping it was gonna be a little darker. Uh, yeah, it looks good. The pink was also true to its color. The laces were true to the color. Because I don't know if any of you guys have ordered sneakers off Nike ID, you'll notice that sometimes when you choose a color, it's not exactly the way you want it. Even if the hue is a little off, it might just throw off your whole color combination. Yeah, so has the tag Diamond Collection. These aren't the ones that. These are not the ones that have that Nike Plus thing. I don't really care about that. I'm not a professional basketball player, but these are the step below. They were like 250, I believe. Uh, yeah, the entire material is like a mesh. Well, not a mesh. Sorry, sort of like a. I don't know if you can see that. It's shiny. It's pretty good, comfortable. I mean, what you would expect from any sneaker. The inner sock lining, it's what makes your foot feel like it's being held together. It's not tight, like uncomfortable tight. There's no lining. There's a lining right here. You see where I'm popping it up. You can't feel it. I just noticed it now because I put my hand in it. Because there are some sneakers, like let's say the Hyperposit, and when you do put them on after a couple hours of wearing it, you either feel the inner linings of either the stitching or mostly the stitching or just the way the shoe is built. Some sneakers you'll feel it after a while after your foot is obviously tired. But this one I did not feel any discomfort, and I've worn them for long periods of time. I don't do a lot of walking, so yeah, it's pretty good. As you can see, I got the little well, you can see obviously it comes with the emblem. You can choose. I think they had like 5 colors. They might have more now. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I chose the my birth date here. Put some wording over here. This is the other one. You can't see that pretty well, but there we go. Better lighting. What I like about them, I like the texture. I do like these better than the new LeBron 11s personally, just because I feel like they've just been going off the same shoe and just building off the shoe versus other lines, I want to say, or other brands. They usually rebuilt a completely different shoe versus ever since Jason, I might say his last name wrong, Petrie, went into it. Ever since the LeBron 7, they all have that tip all the way from the 7 to now, and even the 11 has that same the bottom sole comes up to the tip of the foot, which I mean it's not bad, but it gets come on, let's get more original with it. What else do I like? Flywire. I haven't played basketball with them. I don't think I will anytime soon. I'm kind of flamboyant for basketball, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this holds up. I saw a review where they reviewed it. Well, not the ID one, but they did a normal one, and these are really good at holding your friction. That way you don't skid off. It's pretty good. The mesh is also pretty soft to the touch. The tongue is. This right here, this right here feels kind of flimsy. It kind of bends with it, which makes sense. Don't get it wrong, because if it was hard, it would obviously crack while you're pulling it up or pulling it down. I wonder how long it's gonna last if you're actually giving it good use. I'm actually a sneakerhead that wears his sneakers, so I tend to see a lot of the things that can go wrong with sneakers, such as like the three, they tend to crease right here. So you can see it catches dirt pretty quickly. Like I said, I drive mostly everywhere. I don't walk that much. I've probably worn them like a couple of times. I haven't worn them like out to the grass field or anything. But yeah, I guess it all depends the environment where you are. The Nike ID itself, the only thing I didn't like, the thing I just saw, is the way that I got the embedded one. It's the way that looks. It looks kind of ugly, in my opinion. Just that right there. Besides that, if the texture is good, it's a Nike ID. The only other Nike ID I've had is the Air Max 1, which was good. I was a little disappointed I have the Air Max 95 also on Nike ID, which was actually my favorite one. We'll do that at some other point in time. This is actually legit. Good sneaker, good materials. Is it worth the $250? Only if you're getting a color that you really, really want. If you're something like, you like the sneaker, they don't make it in the color that you want, and you want to engrave it, and something pretty sick, or that if you make customs and you need it, obviously, yeah, that's your job, that's what you want to do. But if you're not, if you're just collecting and you just want something a little different, yeah, I mean, it's worth the money, in my opinion. You get a custom sneaker, you get a pretty good build quality of it. Honestly, to be honest, actually going back on my word, I would I would honestly hope it would be like $250 less. That would make it a better buy. I mean, it's not that far off. Mm, if you're gonna wear them every day, obviously choose a darker color, because you can see with these, if I just scrape my heel off one side, and it already has the marks here, so that got me pretty tight. Besides that, at the end is up to you. The materials, like from you, what you would expect from Nike ID, are actually pretty awesome. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Message me, comments, more than welcome. I appreciate the good and the bad. Um, yeah, the only thing I would regret, I would have should have just gone with a darker color. That way, I would have got more life out of them. I'm still gonna wear them. They're gonna end up getting worn eventually. But I like the way that they look. As you can see there, it's a perfect clear picture that it looks good. Maybe not your favorite color combination. Not mine either, but they look good with just a white tee. They pop out. Yeah, pretty sick. So yeah, I'll be doing a couple more. You guys can expect more from me. I'm just doing these just so I can have an archive of my collection. I don't really care about the views or anything. If I hopefully, yeah, like I said before, I'm helping somebody out who has a question about the Nike IDs and the quality of it. Then hopefully I was helpful. These are the Lebron 10s Nike ID. They're still available, and yeah, thank you.